you look at the 120, you're like, what? 13 years to get that? By the time I'm 60, I'll be retiring and I'll probably have a few houses back home in the Cook Islands. Yes, I'm still in mining. I'm 53, but 7 years away isn't long. Know for a fact that I'm just going to be chilled and relaxed with 1.5 in super. I'm so happy with the way things are going. I don't need to stress at all, because WT Capital's done all the hard work for me. And my super was just crashing, going up and down like a yo-yo. I mean, I hated it when I'm getting so much super, but the fees were so crazy. I only got to about 120 with my super, and I went to 120, went down to 80, and then went back to 100. So I was like, oh, what's going on, So I looked into WT and saw a few of the testimonies that were going on, and I thought, well, if these guys can do it, and they're familiar faces, me being sort of Kiwi, but also a Pacific Islander. I see that you had a few people that I could relate to, and I thought, I think I'm going to try this and get on board. I only had 120, and that took me 13 years to get 120 in super. I'm going, that can't be right, Shit, I'm going to be left with stuff all. But then to get my first property, and yes, I got my self-managed fund all set up, and I used the 100,000 on the house, and then the house shot up to 550, I think it was, and then when I cashed it all out, I've all of a sudden got close to 370,000 in my super, and I'm thinking, what that was only in 2 years. So that's crazy. No one does that. You can't even save 270,000 in 2 years. And now I've got two properties. I have encouraged, I don't know, I've got workers that work that we all walks of life, and I've encouraged a lot of them, a lot of good friends, and a lot of randoms at work. Like, we've got a work base of about 2,000 people. I've probably spoken to at least 100 of them, talking about, stuff like, how's your super going? Oh, yeah, you should try this, try and go with WT Capital. And then I tell them my story, it's a good thing. I'm getting free money. I always use that term, free money, because I don't have to worry about it, and I always try and encourage everyone, just roll over your super, and actually I send them all the clips on what Maddie and Scott have relayed on Facebook. I send them that, and I send them Shane's number. I say, look, just have a listen to these guys, see what they're saying, and I can honestly say to you that I'm doing it. My first house did this. My two other properties are doing this, and I'm just saying to them, this is what I've done, and these guys were the ones that helped me get there. And all I gotta say is, it's really up to you. But I'm laughing all the way to the bank, so I don't, that's just how I am.